Imagine taking a DNA test and discovering your body breaks almost every biology rule you were taught in school. There are only supposed to be two boxes to check: male, female. But biology never got the memo. Somewhere out there, right now, there's a person whose body ran a version of human development so rare, doctors only see it a handful of times in their entire careers. Not a costume, not a choice. A chromosome combination so uncommon that most geneticists will never meet a single case in person. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what that condition is and why it breaks almost every rule you thought biology had. Quick refresher: typically, XX makes a female body, XY makes a male body. One chromosome flips the switch for everything else: hormones, anatomy, development, except typically is doing a lot of work in that sentence. Let's rank up in order of rarity so you can see how deep this actually goes. Klinefelter syndrome, XXY, shows up in about 1 in 600 male births. Extra X chromosome, taller stature, reduced testosterone, rare, but not shocking rare. Triple X, roughly 1 in 1,000 female births. Most never even know they have it. XYY syndrome, about 1 in 1,000 male births. Same story, often undiagnosed for life. These are the ones that show up in biology textbooks. Now we go further off the map. Swyer syndrome, a person with XY chromosomes, the male pattern, who develops a fully female body. SRY, the gene that triggers testicular development, simply doesn't switch on, so the body defaults to female anatomy, external and internal. Despite the Y chromosome sitting right there in every cell, estimated rate about 1 in 80,000 births. Already rarer than anything we've covered, but not the rarest. De la Chapelle syndrome, also called XX male syndrome, a person with two X chromosomes, the female pattern, who develops a male body. This happens when a tiny fragment of the SRY gene jumps from the Y chromosome onto an X chromosome during sperm formation. That fragment is enough to trigger male development, even with a 0Y chromosome present. About 1 in 20,000 to 1 in 25,000 male births. Rarer still, getting closer. Here it is, the rarest naturally occurring sex development in humans: ovotesticular syndrome, formerly called true hermaphroditism. This is the only known human condition where a single person can have both ovarian and testicular tissues simultaneously, sometimes as separate organs, sometimes fused into one structure called an ovotestis. The chromosomal patterns behind it vary wildly. Some cases are XX, some are XY, some are a genetic mosaic, meaning different cells in the same body carry different chromosome sets, like the body ran two blueprints at once and used pieces of both. Estimated prevalence: fewer than 1 in 100,000 people worldwide. Fewer than 500 confirmed cases exist in all of published medical literature, ever. That's rarer than being struck by lightning twice. The short version: sex development isn't one switch. It's a cascade. Genes, hormone timing, cell signaling, all happening in a narrow window during early pregnancy. Ovotesticular syndrome happens when that cascade doesn't fully commit to one pathway, and both get partially built. It's not a malfunction in the sense of something going wrong. It's what your own development process is capable of producing under the right, or rather the rarest, conditions.